Hey everyone, what's up? It's Dartron here, and welcome to the first mod showcase of 2014. And we're going to make it a special one. We're doing the Power Gems mod, which is made by Flaming Pigman, and it's all about this stuff here. So yeah, let's jump straight into it. It's for Minecraft Forge 1.6.4, so you're going to need that if you want to use this mod. It's quite interesting. It's all about 8 new ores basically, and I'm going to walk you through them. It's not just an ore mod, so don't worry. It's quite interesting. There. So anyway, we're going to start off with Amethyst. I believe I pronounced that correctly this time, we'll see. And this is the Amethyst equipment. Now, it starts off like this, obviously. This is the ore that you'll find. It spawns between layers 1 and 12. Anything made from Amethyst has 2,271 uses. You're going to need an iron or diamond pick to mine this thing. Okay, so let's talk about the armor. The armor adds a strength 2 potion effect. The entire thing is actually connected to strength. So this is what you get when you mine amethyst. This little one here, which is called it's just called amethyst. I thought it was amethyst ore, but I was wrong. And basically, you're gonna need this to make everything. Like, you guys know that already. But the special thing is this, which is a power gem of strength. Now, I'll show you how to make that. You make that by placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 amethyst in a cross, and you get a power gem of strength. Now, you're going to need that to make 2 or 3 things. And the first thing you're going to need it to make is the chest plate. So, you place amethyst as you would normally, except for this one, where you place a power gem of strength. So, there you go. Basically, most of the equipment is exactly the same, so I haven't actually listed these because they are exactly the same as normal. The only thing that's going to be a bit different is the chestplate and the sword is here, which is the black sword, the sword of black death, and it gives a Wither 2 effect when fighting enemies. And the way you make that is you have 1 amethyst at the top, a power gem of strength in the middle, and an iron ingot at the bottom. And that's how you make that. And we're going to move on to... have we covered everything? Wait a minute. Let me check. Yeah, I think we've covered everything on amethyst. Of course, you can make it into a amethyst block if you really wanted to. But we're going to move on to the next one, which should be topaz. Okay, next up we have topaz, which is connected to speed, whereas amethyst was connected to strength. It spawns between levels 1 and 15. The tool uses have 1,561 uses. Also, again, another power gem, but this time it's the power gem of speed. Now, the crafting recipes are the exact same for the special sword and for the chest plate. And what the sword does, did I set it up? No, I did set it up, but let's just grab this here. This is the sword of paralysis. And basically what it does is when you hit some mob with it, it gives it a slowness 127. Apparently it does not stop spiders jumping, and it's unknown whether it works on bosses, but the guy who made the mod is actually trying to fix that. So yeah. The armor, when you're wearing all of it, gives you a speed 2 potion effect. And that's pretty much it for topaz. Let's move on to the next one. Next up we have CITRINE, which is connected to fire resistance. The armor gives you a fire resistance 2 potion effect. It spawns between levels 1 and 12, the ore does, this little thing here. The tool uses of 2,271 uses. And anyway, so let's move on to these are all always the same, by the way. The chest piece and how to actually make the power gem, and there'll be the power gem of fire resistance. The only thing that seems to be different with this one is the sword, and this is the... God damn it, I can't even see that. It's the sword of flames, I believe. And instead of a iron bar, what you'll need is a blaze rod. Now, the sword of flames apparently completely burns off all armor and any held item that the mob or enemy that you are fighting has equipped. And I believe it adds a burn to the enemy as well, so added fire damage or something, I believe. But that's pretty much it for CITRINE, so we'll move on to the next part. Okay, and next up we have PERIDOT. I believe I'm saying that correctly, and all the equipment is connected to haste. So all the equipment gives you a haste 2 potion effect. It spawns between layers 1 and 15. The tool uses have 1,561 uses. And that's pretty much it, apart from this one doesn't give you a sword, it gives you this, which is the super drill. And it mines 15 times faster than a diamond pickaxe, and it has 2,271 uses. And you getting the idea at this point of the crafting recipes. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a runny nose. But this is the only one that's different on this one. So you need 4 gold, 1 iron, a power gem of haste, and some peridot, and that gives you the super drill. Now I'm actually going to demonstrate the super drill in this little area we have here. So game mode 0. Bloody hell, that is quick. Whoa. Because I know with some of this on my bloody survival world. Anyway, that's Peridot, and now we're going to move on to the next part. I really wish this was in vanilla though. Okay, now we have Sapphire, which is connected to Resistance. The armor adds a Resistance 1 potion effect. Spawns between levels 1 and 12. 2,271 uses on all the equipment. And what do we have here? No, let's do that again. Okay, and now we have Sapphire. And this is connected to Resistance, so the armor adds a Resistance 1 potion effect to you. It's all the ores. Okay, and now we have Sapphire, which is connected to Resistance. The armor adds a Resistance 1 potion effect. The ore spawns between levels 1 and 12. The tools have 2,271 uses. And we have another special sword, which is the Sword of the Bull. Which we can see here. This is how you craft it here: a 1 bit of sapphire, a power gem of resistance, and an iron ingot. And remember, all the power gems have the exact same crafting recipe, just with their counterparts. So with this, you get the power gem of resistance. The Sword of the Bull is, let's have a look here. It says Sword of the Bull makes enemies' attacks weaker, so it adds a weakness 4 potion effect. And it kind of looks like a goddamn anchor, doesn't it? I can't help it what it looks like. But anyway, let's move on to the next part. Now we have Aquamarine, which is connected to jumping. All the armor adds a jump. Now we have Aquamarine, which is connected to jumping. It adds a jump boot. Now we have Aquamarine, which is connected to jumping. The armor adds a Jump Boost 2 potion effect. It spawns between 1 and 15, levels 1 and 15. 1,561 tool uses. And the sword is in here, is the Sword of Angels, which lifts the foe into the air. Sadly, I haven't actually got something set up to test this, but I think it'd be pretty cool for you guys to check them out yourself. And this is, of course, the crafting recipe. You're going to need some Aquamarine, a power gem of jumping, iron ingot, and 2 nether quartz. Anyway, we're nearly finished with this mod, just 2 more to go, and then so let's carry on. Okay, now we have Tourmaline. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's connected to regeneration, and no, I don't mean like Doctor Who. No, I'm gonna stop. Anyway, it's connected to regeneration. The armor gives a regeneration 1 potion effect. Spawns between levels 1 and 12. Tool uses 2,271. And what we have here is the Sword of Recovery, I believe it's called. And what it does is it recovers health while in combat. So let's have a look at this. It kind of looks quite weird. It's got like 3 things on it. It's like really Doctor. I feel like Doctor Who would use a sword like this. But again, I may just be saying that because of regeneration. So anyway, we got 1 more left, and then that'll be the end of the mod. So let's go check it out. Okay, and finally we have Lapis Lazuli, and you guys already know all about Lapis. I know. It's not that interesting, but this mod does change it up a little bit. Lapis is now connected to water breathing. So the armor gives you water breathing 2 potion effect, because of course this mod adds Lapis equipment, as you can plainly see. It still spawns in the same area between 1 and 31. Its tools have 852 uses, which makes it by far the weakest in this mod. But it does add something that is cool, and that's this thing here, which is the Farmer's Magic Rake. You create it with 2 iron ingots, a power gem of water breathing, and 2 lapis lazuli gems. And what basically you can do, god damn it, I need that seed. What it does is, god damn it, God, excuse me a second, something always has to go wrong. We'll use this will do. You place the seeds as such, and then you can just use the farmer's rake as much as you want to make it grow. So that's pretty cool. And the actual thing for this, it says the farmer's magic rake can be used to grow crops, saplings, and mushrooms infinitely. Well, I can't pronounce that word, god damn it. It has a knockback 2 and can break melons and pumpkins faster as well. But anyway guys, that's the Power Gems mod. I think it's pretty cool. It adds a lot of stuff. Definitely shows that there's a piece of armor for every situation, or your personal preference and all that sort of stuff. Personally, I think this mod deserves, I don't know, about 150 likes, but I'm going to leave that up to you guys. And I'll catch you on the next mod showcase, or the next minigame that I play. So, yeah guys, I'll catch you next time, and stay safe.